on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go.
380. Wide 8, set.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There on the tackle.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down and 3. Now Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
Go, go.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with Hampton. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 2. On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 24-yard line.
Set. Reload.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton, touchdown L.A.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Throwing, Rudolph. That's caught. Right side, it's Firemove. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. Let's go. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Charger. Ready.
They'll run the toss with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Delta, hunt. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there. setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
380. Run. Set. Set.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. He'll manage only a couple. That's out. Ty Smith in for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches.
Set.
They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Set. 59. 59. 380.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. 380. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Let's go. 18 cards. 18 cards.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target.
It leads to second.
It's second down. A carry here for Warren. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Truly to throw 2. There for a tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Rudolph. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Set.
No play fake. Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. Set.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Flag 80. Black. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's it, third and 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Another catch there for Johnston. And the defense hands up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On third and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Henley on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Rudolph taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the score.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this cannot be what they were hoping for. What a disaster. Hunter definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of this, and they've turned it over on down. On the give, it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
The throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of 1.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Los Angeles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rudolph looking to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Rudolph. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Steelers.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rudolph. He finds Austin with the grab. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And 3rd down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive begins with a run by Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken back.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Another run here with Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Harris going to get it here as we start the 4th. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The Chargers field goal.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Pat Fryer knew the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Tim Patrick, touchdown Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Chargers 24, Steelers 11.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Set. Set.
Now it's Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Clark brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
380.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Set. What?
On the handoff, it's Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
380. Cut. Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Set.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They proved much the best in this one. To get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.